So, disrupted circadian rhythms can lead to different physical and mental diseases. But if we work with our circadian cycle and not against it, we can increase our energy levels, have better mood, and achieve better concentration. Let's see how. Hi, my name is Ellie. I'm a medical student in Montreal, Canada, and in this series I share my knowledge about the human body and strategies on how to live healthier and happier. So we have seen how our circadian clock works and why it matters. You can learn more about it here and here if you're new to the topic. Briefly, our circadian clock is situated in the hypothalamus and it works independently on a daily rhythm. It commands all our body and mainly our sleep and alertness. It can synchronize with the environment so we can actually exert control over it. It is direct sunlight captured through our eyes, which will make the circadian clock reset. Resetting your circadian rhythm can hugely improve your sleep. Now, I hope I don't need to convince you that sleep is important for you, but no worries if you don't have a great sleep schedule. There was a time where I used to say that sleep is for the weak. I would drink coffee in the evening and try to work or study until 1 a.m. I recognized that it is not a great strategy once I learned how my brain actually works. And yes, it is possible to be productive and well rested and not feeling sleep deprived all the time. So let's go over my 4 tips on how to improve your sleep by synchronizing your circadian cycle by simply tweaking some daily habits. Number 1, setting a sleep schedule and sticking to it. This is the hardest one. Staying consistent is what will help your circadian cycle. You will need to go to bed at the same time every day for at least 3 to 4 days or maybe a week or 2 in order to get into a rhythm. And then naturally, you will feel sleepy when your bedtime approaches. It doesn't matter if you go to bed at 9 p.m. or 12 a.m. It is the consistency that matters. If you find yourself sleeping in on weekends or having to catch up on sleep, it probably means that you don't get enough sleep during the week. And make yourself a favor. Get that 8 hours of sleep that 99% of us need. If you go out and you go to bed at 3 a.m. and then in the morning you wake up at 7 a.m. as you would normally do for work or school, this is great. It might be annoying, but this actually shows that you have a strong and healthy circadian cycle. Good job. Now, a great morning starts the night before. So tip number 2 would be to reduce blue light in the evening. I would suggest dimming the lights, use warm lighting, which will actually help the secretion of melatonin, your sleep hormone. And try to avoid any computer, cell phone, or TV screens minimum 30 minutes to an hour before going to bed. In an ideal world, it would be 2 hours, but we're not perfect. So you can put an alarm and remind yourself to do those things. Something that I personally do My phone is set to automatically go black and white after 10 p.m., which makes my phone very unattractive and reminds me to put it away when I try to use it. You can also use an app like Flux, which automatically adjusts the color temperature of your screen, helping you to reduce the disruption of your sleep. Number 3, have a direct sunlight exposure in the morning. Remember, it is direct sunlight to the retina which will reset your circadian cycle. Ideally, we can all go for a walk just right after waking up. But if that doesn't work for you, you can also try to stick your nose to a sunny window. But if you wake up and it's still dark outside, like it happens in Canada during the winter, you can also get a sunlight lamp, which is shown to be helpful. Tip number 4, avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. So caffeine can stay in the body up to 10 hours. Obviously, it depends on the quantity that you take and whether you're a fast or a slow metabolizer. But as a general rule of thumb, caffeine after 2 p.m. should be avoided. And now I have some extra something for you. Quick notes on exercise and nutrition. Physical activity in the morning improves deep sleep, and avoiding too large meals at night also really helps to fall asleep. Food and exercise are big topics that I love, which will be addressed in future videos, so stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips, which you could start implementing today for better sleep. This is not an exhaustive list, but these are the things that I've seen the most prominent in the scientific literature. Let me know what are your tips to fall asleep. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, consider subscribing or hit the thumbs up. Ciao!